right. Welcome, everybody. This is our Thursday webinar that we do that allows you to learn the skills to make daily pay from home. And so tonight, you guys, we're going to share with you about let's build a time freedom business together. You guys, you're going to learn. Justin's actually going to lay out with you guys tonight our 2-hour a day blueprint, how you literally can work 2 hours a day and learn the skills to make daily pay. But I want to start with you tonight by just sharing with you guys a little bit about our digital product that we promote, the business that we promote, and the success other people are having. And for example, you guys, Sarissa, you're going to hear from her tonight, and she's going to share with you how she has made over 10,000 and actually over in 42 days. And I think the number has increased. So you're going to hear from her tonight. You're also going to hear from Jenna and what she's done. You guys, she is a super busy mom. So you're going to hear from people that have busy schedules, that have learned the skills to make daily pay around their crazy schedule. Okay. I love this, you guys, because again, when I share with you, build a business for time freedom, look at Tracy here. She literally is making, she made over 1,500 while on vacation. And Darlene, you guys, I love this. She just started and she got her first customer in her second day of getting started with our digital products. Christina Hill, I love this. She made her first sale. She got her first sale here. Look at this. She wrote 10K in 2 months. Why am I sharing this with you? Because I'm showing you what's possible. And as you can see, I'm not showing you just one or two people. I'm showing you multiple different people's and what success that they've had. So let's talk about what's happening in today's world, right? We lack time freedom. And, and I will kind of share my story with you guys a little bit is I'm a mom. I have just a minute, you guys. I have somebody trying to get in here. I'm a mom, you guys. I have 6 kids. I only have 2 left at home. I'm a grandma of 5, and I've always just wanted to build a business for time freedom. And I really struggled with that when I started this, right? I literally was trading time for dollars. I was only making money if I was the one out there working, and I was regretting it. I wasn't getting enough time with my family. And that's when I decided back in September, I was done with the network marketing world. I was done trying to make an income in network marketing. And you guys, I'd actually thought about getting a job outside of the home until I discovered this blueprint. And I'm going to share with you a few things it was for me. It was the fact that the $300 a day blueprint, in my mind, I was like, 300 a day, that's 109,000 a year. If I could make that, that would be a dream come true. But my stinking thinking, I couldn't see past making 54,000 a year because I just didn't think it was possible for me. And I don't know how many of you are listening to me right now and you're like, man, I just don't know, because maybe you're not tech savvy, or maybe, you've not done anything online before. See, that's where I was. I thought it was because I wasn't tech savvy. I thought it was because I was an introvert. I was older. I couldn't have success online until I discovered this blueprint. And that's what we're sharing with you this evening. It literally took me from completely thinking I couldn't do it to learning the skills to make 300 a day. Then once I made 300 a day, it went over to 600, and then it went over to 900. Then it's over 1,000 a day. And I'm still doing the exact same thing, following a 2-hour blueprint. So before I pass that over to Jason or Justin, I want Tim to come on and share with you guys, because his story is so amazing, how he did do the grind and how he realized a big difference. So are you there, Tim?
Absolutely. I am right here, darling. How are you?
Okay, I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing good. Well, yeah, guys, I'm really excited to be here and kind of share my story. Unfortunately, my story is a very all too common story nowadays. But let me just share you. I'm a dad of 5 kids. I'm 56 years old, and I had a very good corporate career job for the last 25 years. And unfortunately, one day I went to work and my job had been eliminated. So very, very upsetting. But I will fast forward this story because I ended up going in I was recruited heavily for other jobs, and they actually flew me around to a couple different states. And after I flew around to those states and did my interviews, there was one thing that I missed that I didn't really want to go back to do. And that 25 years, I had missed so many great things in my kid's life. Trust me when I tell you, I do not regret any of those times. Very, very blessed with a very great life. But I missed so many events. So fast forward, I was ready coming back from Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm on a plane and great company, but I just couldn't do this anymore. My gut was telling me I can't do this anymore. I got to be home. I got to figure something out. So fly home from Cincinnati, Ohio. My son is in the hospital. We had to do surgery. And then I hear these two things, work 2 hours a day and make six figures. And I was like, you want to talk about an attention grabber? I'm like, my head snapped so fast in the hospital. And I listened to it. And then I actually listened to it again. And then that morning, I actually signed up for daily pay. Now, there were three things that were very important to me when I made my decision. I did a little research, and one, I found out about the product. So we always get concerned about the product. Digital industry is, I'm in retail, so I understand what retail digital products are. So I knew that was real. I knew that was very, very legitimate. That's a product that the industry is not going anywhere. It's actually one of the top 5 fastest growing products. 2, for me, I'm 56. I am not good at all at computers. I've had an assistant for 20 years. She has made my phone work. She's made my laptop work. So I am not good at computers. So let's go to the third thing. Can I get help if I needed it? I'm 56. I'm not that savvy. Okay. So that was the three things that was the biggest concerns for me. I will tell you, all three things were there. Now, I started the industry, started the business in April. Full-fledged, did everything. And the biggest thing that I said I would do, I'm very coachable naturally. So I'll listen. Tell me what I need to do, where I need to go, how high do I need to jump? I got you. I got your back. I'll be there for you. Okay. So I did all the things, but here's the little trickery of this story. For 2.5 months, 2.5 months, I didn't make any money. I made one commission. And I'm like, damn it. I'm sorry, but I'm doing everything I need to do. I'm coachable. People in the community are telling me your content is there. Everything you're doing is just spot on. So here's where the one thing that I made sure that I could be successful. And this was the one thing, okay? It was I was able to go to these mentoring Zooms that we have every week. See, we're by ourselves on an online business, but we are not by ourselves because of the community that we have, okay? So just understand that. So I got my first commission, and that following Thursday, we had a mentor Zoom, and I had inside the mentoring Zoom, I had a one-on-one, and we went through an exercise. There's a joke in there. Sorry. We did an exercise, and this exercise with my mentor, because she was telling me, you're there. And I'm like, damn it, Michelle, I'm feeling it, but like, what's going on? So after that exercise, 3 days later, and to that point, every day afterwards, I have received a daily pay. I received money. I received commissions for today would be 12 days straight. So after that, so you're never alone. Yes, you're in business for a loan. And then really, why did I do this? It's flat out like this. If you've been in corporate America or any job for as long as I have been, for 25 years, doing the right thing as a father should be doing to support their family, doing all the right things, you do those things that you may not think that you want to do. You miss the events, you miss the sporting events, you miss the birthday parties, but it was the right thing to do because I was supposed to take care of my family. And that's what I knew. So why did I end up? Here's the deal. There was only 2 things that I wanted. And here it is. Don't laugh, but it is the truth. I did want time with my kids. And then the other one is I'm a very loving, passionate golfer. And I just wanted to golf every day. I know, right? But I did want to spend time with my family. Don't get me wrong. I love my family, but I do want to go golfing every day. So that's as real as it gets, guys. I'm just telling you. And then here's what's really cool, though. I will leave it on this note for you. One of the coolest things that I have an opportunity to do is my last child, he's 14 years old. He gets to go to high school this year. And for me, I have never been able to volunteer for school, the kids going to school and being there for them. I get to volunteer tomorrow for the first time ever. Like, I am emotional because it's like that wouldn't happen, right? So my thing to you would be this. Just be coachable. Just listen to what they say. There's people all over this place making money, but more than anything, they're there for you. You're never alone, and just get your time back. That's really what it's all about. So whatever your goal, golfing, football, whatever, this is possible here. So I hope that helps. Thanks.
And absolutely, my friend. I love that so much. And I'm so excited for you for tomorrow. That's huge.
It's massive. It's massive, but so cool.
That's so cool. I'm so grateful that you get to do that. So thank you for being so coachable. I love it. So Justin, I'm going to let you take it over, my friend.
Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Justin Springer, not related to Jerry Springer. And I want to just go ahead and talk about something really quick. Michelle touched on it just a little bit when she said a 2-hour-a-day process. Tim talked about it a little bit, 2 hours a day to 6 figures. That's awesome. You guys are hearing some of the stories and everything, but I'm going to go ahead and repeat some of these stories. And here's a reason why. There's a method behind my madness as to why I'm doing it. So I am going to share your screen, and I saw somebody post, don't worry, you can keep your kids right here because I'm not showing anything bad. I'm going to show something very exciting, and you're going to love this. This is a screenshot of my Stripe account. And in the last 7 days, that's $8,750 that I made in the last 7 days. Now, I actually got a Cash App payment of $600 too. So if you add the $600, actually I got 2 of them. So if you actually add the $1,200, that is roughly about $9,950 within the past 7 days. Guys, that's unbelievable. I started this business making $9,000 in 3 weeks, but I eventually started making $9,000 in a week. And look at some of the people in our community. Now, you're probably going to be like, oh, okay, these numbers are awesome, Justin, but there's a reason why I'm showing you numbers. Now, you might think, oh, okay, Justin, so you're some top earner and it only works for you, it only works for Michelle, might only work for Tim. Nope. Check this out, guys. Look at the different names. Amy, $30,000 in 11 weeks. Rosalina had a $600 sale. Dawn, she got 2 subscribers. That's okay. That's a shout out. We're going to keep on going. Look, Crystal, $600. Shanna, $600. Tim, you already heard from him. He got a $600, right? Guys, first commission, $1,500 while on vacation. The reason why I'm pointing this out is because multiple people are winning. Multiple people are winning. So what does that mean? That means we have a proven process. Guys, this is not just some new gimmick. This is not some new program. This is not some new product, okay? Because you might have the best product in the world. You might have the best program in the world. But if you don't know what to do each and every day to build your business, then you are going to be lost, my friends, right? See, I mean, I know so many people that they just ride the wave and they're on to this new program. They're on to this new program. I think I'm going to try that. And guess what? They're no better off than where they started. I do not want that to happen to you guys. That is why I'm so excited about this opportunity, because not only do we have awesome products that you can sell and they're digital, and guess what? You don't have to stock your house. You don't have to go to the post office to ship them out. They're delivered online. But more importantly, and you guys are going to hear me say this over and over tonight. Sorry. We have a proven process that just works. That's why multiple people are seeing success. How would you feel? Let me know in the chat right now. How would you feel if you woke up tomorrow and you knew exactly what you needed to do to make some income? How would you feel? Not second guessing, not thinking, oh my God, maybe I should be on YouTube. Maybe I should be over here. Maybe I should be over there. No, you knew exactly what you needed to do to make this money. Because guys, let me explain something really quick, okay? I'm going to share my screen one more time. Let me go back to this, okay? $9,000 in 7 days. Now, if you would have asked me, hey, Justin, you think you would have hit $9,000 in 7 days? I would have said no. And you want to know why? Because no entrepreneur / marketer, whatever you want to call us, right, will ever be able to tell you the actual dollar amount that they can make each and every day. However, I can tell you the process that is going to get me there. And I am going to tell you the power in consistency. Why? I started this business and made 9K in 3 weeks. Guys, stay consistent, stay consistent, stay consistent. Now I'm making $9,000 in a week. That's the power of consistency. That's the power of the process. That's the power of staying focused, being coachable, like Tim said, but following a proven blueprint that is going to take you from A to B. Because if you needed to build a house today, right, wouldn't you need a blueprint? Of course you would. So don't you think you're going to need that if you're going to want to build a business online? I know so many people here tonight, right? You guys all have the wonderful stories. You want to make six figures because you want to travel. You want to spend more time with your kids. You want to leave that 9 to 5 that you don't like. Everybody has their own story, and I get it. My thing is this, though. I want you to follow a process that is actually going to get you there. Because if your way was working, no offense, I don't mean to offend anybody here, but if your way was working, you would already be where you wanted to be, right? So if you are not where you want to be and you really want that time freedom, you really do want to spend more time with your kids like Tim, you want to be out in Mexico like Michelle is, traveling the world, sightseeing, with making memories with her kids, okay, then you need to follow the process to get you there. And you need to do something different, okay? This community has came up with this awesome process that only takes 1 to 2 hours a day. And I know when I first heard it, I was like, there's no way. It blew my mind. I was intrigued, but I was like, there's no way 1 to 2 hours a day, until I started applying it and I started seeing the results, and I started seeing more results. Then I started seeing more results. Then the 9K came in 3 weeks. And I was like, oh my God, I'm only working 2 hours a day and making 9K, right? Well, how are we doing this? Because we leverage a lot of tools in our business. And Michelle, I don't know how far you want me to go with this, because I know you're going to be explaining some too, but we leverage a lot of tools in our business. Tools that you guys already know about. Most of you probably have already heard of, like videos, like TikTok, something to that nature, or an automated system. You might have heard that online too. The thing is that we found a way to take that information that you guys have probably heard, that you could probably go Google or YouTube a little bit. But what we did was we condensed it down, we dumbed it down to make it super easy for anybody to get. And then we gave a process to it. So if you just follow it each and every day, guess what? Your videos will start collecting leads. Your leads will start going to the automated system. Your automated system will start doing all the selling and telling for you. And notice I said automated. Therefore, you can spend more time creating the memories that you want to create. So guys, my name is Justin Springer, former gym manager, went online, and I am so excited to be a part of this community because I've tried multiple things before. I've heard about different opportunities to make money. But when I saw that this had a 2-hour blueprint, and not to mention a community of thousands of other people doing it too, oh man, it just warms me over, because I hate those stories of people spending thousands of dollars online and have no clue on what to do, and jumping ship and just feeling lost. And I don't want anybody to feel like that here. And in fact, nobody really has, because we help each other out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end it, and I'm going to let Michelle take over, because I'm sure you're dying to know what we actually do. But guys, please think about what you're really looking into, and please think about whether or not your way is working, and if you're ready to do something different.
Awesome. Thank you, Justin, so much. And you guys, exactly what he said. When I seen this, I just wanted to work in the morning so I could pick my little Peanut, my granddaughter, up from preschool at 11:30. And I just wanted to be a mom and a grandma the rest of my day. So I was like, if I can work 2 hours a day and learn the skills to make daily pay, I'm in, right? And so when I started achieving that, I couldn't even wrap my head around that it was happening. So what I did is, when we created a community, you guys, I decided to do like a 90-day challenge, because just like Justin said, we don't want anybody to be left out. We want to make sure everybody is equipped with the tools and the resources that they need. So we created a 90-day challenge. And I'm going to have Amy jump on, you guys, because she joined our last 90-day challenge that we launched in May. And matter of fact, we just launched a brand new one this month. So each and every one of you listening tonight can be part of that. But I want you to hear her story, because once you hear her story, you're going to have no excuses that you can't do this, because she was working 70 hours. So Amy, I'm going to let you take it away and go for it, my friend.
All right. Thanks, Michelle. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I'm glad that everybody that joined tonight gets to see what we have to offer, and you get to see all the people in here. It's so awesome. But really quickly, you guys, I started in May, And I was single mom, okay, divorced, 3 kids, and I was working 70 hours or more a week as a single mom. So you can only imagine, I had no time for anything. Long story short, I did my research on starting an online business so I could quit both of my jobs, but at least one of my jobs. And what happened is through my research, Daily Pay had everything that I needed. It offered everything. I'm not tech savvy and I knew nothing about the online world. So Daily Pay was the only program through my research that I found that gave me all of that and would walk me step by step as a newbie. So I signed up, and once I got started, I noticed that they were already in the process of doing a 90-day breakthrough. And it was for May, June, and July. And you could accomplish making over $18,000 in those 90 days if you followed the processes that were given to you. So I said, okay, I'm like a week and a half into it. I'm going to jump in and I'm going to take this challenge. So what I did, guys, is long story short, I still was working 70 hours a week for the first 5 weeks. Then I quit my part-time job because I was doing so well with Daily Pay. 3 weeks came, and in between that, sadly, my son ended up in the hospital in ICU for 10 days. So that happened on top of everything else. But I did not stop. I stayed true to it. I continued my consistency. I did not falter one iota. And after that happened, it really put my life into perspective. And I decided to quit my full-time salary position as well. That was over 2 weeks ago. So I am job free as I sit here today and into my 4th day of no job, just doing Daily Pay full time. And I am telling you, this has changed my life. It has changed my children's lives. They have their mama back. And I am just so ever grateful for it. But the best part of that, you guys, is remember that challenge I took, the 90-day breakthrough? I was a week and a half late to it, and I broke the 18,000 mark before it was even over. So I took the challenge and I broke it. Guys, I'm here to tell you, no matter what the obstacle is, if there's a roadblock put in front of you, you either go over it or around it or through it. Just keep going. Do not stop, because I can guarantee you, if you let everything that happens in your life stop you from what you really want, you'll never go anywhere. You'll never accomplish anything. I promise you that. And 5 years from now, you will be in the exact same spot you're in now. So take advantage of a blessing like Daily Pay, because I am here to tell you it works as long as you are working it. Okay. Now, real briefly, I wanted to talk about what we just started 3 days ago. We started the 90-day ramp up. So here we go. Another challenge. I'm here for it. I am giving it 110%, and I want to break this goal as well. And I would love for all of you that are not signed up to get signed up so you guys can get in this 90-day ramp up as well. Let's break those goals. I'm all here for it. But guys, this 90-day ramp up, okay, this is where from August 1st to October 29th, we're going to equip you with a daily video to give you action steps to help release the resistance that is holding you back. Okay. Every single day, you're going to get a video. Okay. It's going to change your mindset. It's going to have you focus on a daily affirmation. And what it's going to do, it's going to every single day, it'll work on something different for you for that day. And these daily videos have become part of my daily ritual. I turn it on in the morning and I start to get ready, and it guides me through my day. I'm telling you guys, it is so important to plug into this community, because once you do, you're going to take off. You're going to be like a rocket, man. You will take off. You've just got to plug into the community and what's going on inside of it. So with that being said, I either will give it back to Michelle, but I know Sarissa's going to talk. And you guys, Sarissa came on my live several weeks ago, and I call her my mini-me because she came in like a hot tamale, man. She was ready to rock and roll the minute she got in, and I love every minute of it. So thank you guys all for coming, and I really hope that you take this blessing that is being offered to all of you. Right.
Sarissa, are you there?
Yep, I'm here. So today is 7 weeks from the time I joined, June 14th. And I also took a challenge. I took Michelle's July $10,000 challenge, and I knocked that out of the ballpark because I put the pedal to the metal, which still was only 2 hours a day. And I hit $10,000 in 30 days. Or 31 days. So I was super excited, but it's not just about the money, y'all. It is about the fact that we are surrounded by an amazing community that our mentor, Michelle, has developed. And it is people who share the same values, share the same goals. We're all independent business owners, but we have one goal: succeed, not just for ourselves, but for everybody. And so I have found my home here. And I hope that you'll find your home here, because it is so worth it. I didn't know that I would be where I'm at. Today's 49 days. So I've actually gotten to the point of I'm at $16,000 now. So I know it's mind blowing. I try not to get emotional because I get ugly crying. So I'm not going to do that, but it is a great place to be. You're surrounded by people that are just so passionate about what they're doing. If you have a concern, if you have a question, you post it in the community, boom, it's answered in seconds. I mean, literally, we're there 24/7 because this is an international company, right? So we have people from around the world. And so people are up at all hours of the day in our community. And so it's just such a wonderful place to be. And I hope that you'll join us, because it's not just about the money, it's about the community. So please join us. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here.
Okay, so I have a question. So let them know, how many days did it take you to get your first customer?
9 days.
Okay. So you guys, I want you to hear that. It took her 9 days to get her first customer, and it's automated. We do it through automations online, which I'm going to show that with you next. And so it took you 9 days to get your first customer. And then in 31 days, you made how much?
10,000.
And then how much did you make in how many more days?
So my total days that I've been in the program, so in 40 days, essentially, I've made 16 grand.
So you guys, did you get that? Took her 9 days to get her first customer. And then 31 days in, she made over 10,000. And then in 12 more days, you made another 6,000.
Yeah, because I had two weeks on the front ends, and then 30 days and 31 days in the middle, which is where I made the 10 grand, made the challenge. And then my total amount that I've made in 49 days, which if you take off the first 9, that's 40 days. 40 days, 16 grand.
Yes.
So I'm averaging 4,000 a week.
Yes. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I love that so much. And you guys, I just wanted to share that with you, because sometimes, we get we think we need to have immediate success. And I love what Cheryl just said in the comments, right? She goes, do we have to recruit? No, we don't have to recruit anybody. And that is my favorite part about this. And that's why I really wanted to share with you guys what Sarissa said. Took her 9 days, because what we do, and this is what I'm going to show you right now. I'm actually going to share my screen, and I'm going to show you guys this, how we have a fully automated online business that is out there working for you 24/7. You guys, I've been doing this since September 10th, and I've not had to go talk to anybody. I've never heard the word no since I've been doing this. This gives you a rejection-free business. I know, it's my favorite part. When I did network marketing, I would go for no. And here's exact opposite. We allow automations to do the work for you. So let me share my screen. Thank you, Sarissa. I just wanted to clarify that for people because, sometimes people don't understand the power of automations and what we have here. And you are such a phenomenal example. And I just want you to know I appreciate you so much. So thank you so much for sharing that. Okay, guys, I'm going to share my screen again. And I just want to take a deeper dive into that, okay? Because that is what's so important, because what we do is we help you build an online business for time freedom. You do not need any previous experience. You guys, there is no tech skills involved. You do not even need a following. I will show you how to go from 0 followers and build a 6-figure income in 6 months. You do not have to bother friends and family. Oh, let's repeat that, everybody. You do not have to bother friends and family. And so by the end of the Zoom, you're going to learn, and Justin kind of shared that with you, our 2-hour workday, right? Amy shared with you our 90-day ramp-up challenge. So I want to talk to you guys about the blueprints, right? Because you're wanting to know, well, how do you guys make money? And so with it being a free automated pre-built system, we give you the free, I call it the freedom machine, because it's literally out there working for you 24/7. You are going to learn with this digital product, you're going to learn how to get customers without you having to find a customer. You are going to learn how your automations will do all the follow-up and the follow-through for you. Again, a rejection-free business. And learn how to build your brand and build your email list. Email equals income, you guys. And you're going to learn how to make 100% profits. Yes, 100% profits, not 20%, not 30%, but 100%. And how to get access to our amazing community and learn about our live mentoring to help you reach your goals. Just like Tim shared with you, how we got into live mentoring and how it's changed everything for him. So here is our digital products, right? We have our $600 premium. And I will share with you the stories that you've heard tonight. I think most of them started with this, okay? Because this equips you with the skills and knowledge that you need to be able to make $600 a day. Plus, you're going to learn how to be an affiliate marketer. You're going to learn how to even create your own product. The moment you purchase this, you get 4 income streams immediately. You get the resale rights on all 4 of these products. Now, our $300 6-figure blueprint, you guys, this gives you a $300 a day blueprint. 300 a day is 109,000 a year. And we're going to show you how to fully automated. Then we have our elite, our $150 elite. This is a great product to learn how to make extra cash. Next to $300 to $600 a month. Our starter, you guys, our starter is a great way to just start learning about digital marketing. And you guys, when I tell you it's a rejection-free business, I make a very high 6-figure income, and I've never heard the word no, because it's fully automated, right? We even have a copy and paste method. So if there's some of you on here listening right now, and you're like, well, I don't know, really if I want to do anything, with social media, we actually have a copy and paste method that you can start with. But what I want to do real quick before I pass it on, I want, Elle, are you on? I want you to come on. I know she's dealing with her child right now, but can you jump on real quick and share your story a little bit? Because you guys, I think you really appreciate her story. I hope she's available.
I can. And my story today is actually a little different because I kind of want to talk about what my day was like yesterday. Yesterday, we lost a family pet, and it was like an awful day. But in my previous job, I worked remote for somebody else, and she would have docked me my day's pay because I needed to be with my family. And she had done that in the past just because she simply couldn't get a hold of me for like an hour. She had never given me her phone number. She never had mine. The only way to contact her was through social media. She was like the most unprofessional person I've ever met in my life. But at the time I needed the income, so I was working for her. And I held a boundary with that woman. And when I started this, and this surpassed that within a weekend. I made more in one weekend, my very first weekend, doing this than I did in an entire month working almost 40 hours a week for her. And yesterday, it really came full circle for me that I was able to be here for my family. I was able to grieve for myself. I was able to do what I needed to do and not have to worry about checking into work or having somebody from work bother me or having to answer a million questions or DMs or any of that. But right now we're sitting at over 33,000 since May 26th. So it has been a huge blessing for us. I paid off an $8,500 bill that we had to deal with. And I'm also a parent of 5, Tim. So I'm a mom of 5, and I homeschool my kids like Jenna. And that's actually one of the reasons that Jenna and I connected. And she was one of my very first customers. So I'm really excited for you guys to hear from her, because sometimes we're always like, oh God, are you worried about whether it's going to work for somebody else or if it just worked for you? And then you see the proof in the pudding of someone else coming on here and saying, yeah, it's really working. And yeah, it's been so, I'm so much more alive than I was. And even my best friend from middle school, we were just talking on the phone earlier, and she is not the kind of person to want to post on social media or do anything. And you know what she said to me? She's like, I'm getting married. My wedding is out of control. I'm $18,000 above budget, and I need to make some additional money. I need to know more of what you're doing. And so when I told her about it, she was like, that's it? That's all you have to do? And I just said, yeah. And she's like, there's got to be more. I said, no, there's not. I'm like, I do this at night when all my kids, like this little one that's running around who's supposed to be in bed right now, I do it when they're all asleep. And I'm like watching American Housewives or something on TV from my bed is when I do this. And you can find these 2 hours in any part of your day. You know, in my other business that I had, sometimes like when my other kids were really, really little, sometimes the only time I could get to myself was when I got to go to the bathroom, and I would call it a purposeful potty break. You know, I would take my phone in there and you know, drop a post real quick, you know, not about me, but obviously about something else. Want to make that very clear, considering, you know, but I found the way to fit things into my day, and you will find the way to fit this into your day. If time is ever the worry or the factor for you because you do work a full-time job, no one is busier than someone who's working a full-time job and homeschooling kids and has 2 under 2. No one's busier than that. It is a full-time 24-hour day job all the time. And the coworkers are super cute. So you get to be with them, and you get to do things with them, and you get to take them out, and you get to be there for them for the important moments, the forming moments, and the pay is unbelievable. So if you've ever had a doubt or a question about if you can do this, if you are not the type of person who likes to post, if you're not the type of person who wants to show your face, you don't have to. That's what the sales funnel is for. It's exactly for those introverted, possibly sometimes extroverted people who, yes, you say hi, might not want to show their faces. And it's for you. And if you want to be someone who's like really out there, like this one, then you can do that too. This can be literally anything you want. I just met with my virtual assistant because I also have my own coaching business, and I have created an ebook because of this that is now going to be funneling business into my high ticket coaching business. And the 33,000, I want to point this out, is not combining my 2 businesses. That is just from this. I want to point that out really quick. And I met with her and I blasted her with like a million ideas of things that I have cooking because of what I'm learning in this course. And I did see someone in here in the chat talking about master resale rights. And I'm going to tell you right the heck now, that is not a beginner friendly program. I took it and I was immediately like, oh my God, what is this? It was so well above my pay grade, and I'm a very intelligent woman. I have made millions of dollars for my companies over the years. And I can honestly say to you, that was so above my workload pay grade. This is by far superior. It is by far superior in every aspect of the word. So if you've ever had a doubt, if you've ever been concerned, you got no need to be. This is where it's at.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And sorry about your loss. It's sad.
Thank you. She was with me for 16 years. She had a very good life.
Oh, well, we're so glad you joined us tonight.
Thank you.
And do you want to introduce Jenna? Because she's coming on next.
I do. This is my fellow homeschooling mama. She's got 4 kiddos, so she's got to catch up. She needs one more. She's got to catch up. She's got to become a part of the 5 club. But this girl is blowing it out of the water, And I really want you guys to get to know her, but really hear what she has to say.
Thank you, Elle. All right, everyone. Yeah, 4 kids and no more. I think I have you beat because my last are twin boys, and they're 3.5, and they test me every day, all day. So if you find me on TikTok, a lot of my content has my kids in it, and that's because I do this with them. So I purchased my digital product 7 weeks ago from Elle when she was putting herself out there, and I saw that she had 5 kids, and I saw she was a homeschooling mom. I knew if she could do it, I could do it. So I am forever grateful for her sharing that experience with me, because now 7 weeks in, I crossed the $20,000 mark, and it literally gives me goosebumps. Today, I just checked out. This is the first time in years that I have literally checked out of my phone for the day. And you'll see if you go to my TikTok, I put 1 video up today. I still got people in my sales funnel today because I let the automations work for me, and I checked out. I was done. I was not present. I was present with my kids. And that is why I do this. I did it because I wanted to be able to spend my time with them and to actually be present with them. So I have a brick and mortar cleaning business. I have lots of other side hustles, and I have, thank you, Rosalina. I have left so many of them because they're not serving my time well. This week alone, I've made, and this was my week start on Sunday for daily pay because of when I initially started. So I just keep track of it that way. But Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I crossed $4,500 this week. I had my biggest day this week, which was $2,450 on Monday. And that just literally, I don't even know how to describe it. The feeling, the excitement. I saw somebody comment about wanting to do this to pay off medical bills. We don't have insurance. 4 kids, 3 boys. But our girl's the one that always likes to break her bones. And I actually just paid off a medical bill this morning. I got a deposit last night of $1,100 and some dollars. And I called because I knew this one. I'd been paying on it every month for like at least a year. And I called this morning and there was $900 left on it. And I said, you know what? I'm done with this. Let's just pay it off. I don't need that coming out of my checking account anymore. I don't need to worry about it because I have consistent money coming in. And the best part about it for me, just like Elle was saying, how she does it at night, I do this throughout the day with my kids. So my kids are 7, 5, 3, and 3. And it's stressful days. Some days it's fun. But it's a lot of I'm needed, I'm not needed, I'm needed, I'm not needed. So I find those little moments of time where I'm not needed and I'm still with them, but I'm able to walk around my house and record my videos, record my content. And then while we're cruising around on our golf cart through our neighborhood, I edit them and then I save them to my drafts and I push them out when I want to. So it's done for me. And then the other part is, copy and pasting the ads. And I do that in the mornings before I even get out of bed or at night before I go to bed if I wake up late and the kids are already needing me when I wake up. So this has given me so much freedom. Today, it really struck home that I was able to just leave my phone and be present with my kids at the pool. I took them to the pool this afternoon and I completely left it. I did not check into it at all. I said, I'm done. Let's just enjoy life. I could literally not work another day this month on August 3rd, and I would have already made more this month than I make from all my other income streams for the rest of the month.
Wow.
That that literally hit me hard when I send my husband screenshots of every time I get every time I get a notification. I send him screenshots, and so I tallied them up in my messages with him. And I'm like, usually I make between 3,000 and 4,000 a month, putting in lots more hours, cleaning, and all my other side hustles that I have. I used to do DoorDash. I used to do Uber Eats. Before that, I was a paralegal years ago. I went to school and I was a paralegal for 7 years and loved what I did, but I made pennies. I felt important because I was helping attorneys and I was in the courtroom and all of that fun stuff, and got to wear, fancy clothes and everything. But I'm literally in my swimsuit still from today. and it doesn't matter because I'm still making money. I've still had sales, and I can be with my kids and be present, and I can share all the fun things in life with them. That has been the biggest kicker for me, the experiences, because I went to school and I didn't make a lot with my degree that I had, even though I was directly working in my field. I did tons of MLMs in the past and did one that was kind of successful, but I made more this week than I ever made with that one in a month. And that was working tons. I probably put in 60 hours a week with that, and lots of my own resources, and I would have to spend to make money, and I would have to send out things in the post office, and it was so time consuming and so much energy. My weekends were always filled with parties for people and all that sort of stuff. So when I decided to jump on what Elle was doing, I decided, all right, I'm going to give this a shot. And then I actually didn't dive into the school community and to Michelle's training for about a week. And so I purchased my product on a Thursday night. And then Friday morning, I sent in my email to get my website. I got my website back Friday night. Saturday, I started promoting it and I made $900 on Saturday. And that first week I made $3,300. And then I transitioned to TikTok. I was using Facebook, and I transitioned to TikTok and to all of the automations. And then it really took off. I kind of married the two for a little while, and now it's pretty much TikTok. And I share my TikToks to my Facebook Reels, and that's it. And the automations take over. That was absolute key. The mentoring, Michelle's training every day that she gives us. I never have to worry about what I'm actually going to do day to day. Even if I struggle for an idea, I can watch the training, or I can go look and see what she's talked about or what she is talking about and find what to do. So it was a definite game changer for me. And I'm super excited for our future. We've already been able to book going to Hawaii, which has been a dream for so long. And we had like the smallest room in mind that we were going to book when we were going to save for it out of our regular pay. And then I did this, and it just grew and grew and grew so fast that now we just booked the biggest room that they have, and I get to go for even longer. So it has been nothing short of a blessing for our family. And my 5-year-old son wakes up every day and says, "Mommy, did you get any sales today? Can I have new toys?" Thank you.
I love that so much. And thank you for sharing, and congratulations on all your success. And I just got to say, I love how coachable you are.
Oh, thank you.
I really love that. And you guys, so I've seen the comments, And a lot of people are asking, what else does she promote? Your success is off of the 4 different digital products, correct?
Yep.
So we promote the 4 different digital products that I just shared with you. And I'm going to recap those products here in a minute. But before we do that, I'm going to pass it over to Dean. Dean, can you share your story? Because you guys, he's a career guy with a busy family, busy lifestyle. And I want you to hear his success as well. So Dean, I'm going to let you take it away, my friend. Dean? Oh, gosh. Hopefully he's here. He's been having internet issues. And so maybe he's not. Do you see him in there, Justin? Don't see him? Okay. We'll come back to him, you guys. He's from Keiko Island. For him, right? And so his internet's been bad lately. So I will try to get a hold of him. Let me go ahead and go on. Let me go ahead. I'm actually going to share something with you guys. So I'm going to recap a little bit. We promote 4 different digital products, right? You get to pick the one that's best for your goals and dreams. We have a starter that's $50, and it's exactly what it says it is, a starter. We have our elite, that's $150. This is a great way to make an extra $300 to $600 a month. And then we have our $300 6-figure blueprint. It's going to show you step by step how to make $300, which is $109,000 a year. We have our $600 6-figure blueprint. It's a great way to make $218,000 a year, plus monetize your social media channel. Monetize equals money. You're going to learn how to be an affiliate marketer, and you're even going to learn how to even create your own product that you want, just like you heard Elle say, how she's created her own products as well. It's going to open you up to things you never dreamed of before, right? Now, what you need to do is get back with the person that shared this with you, because they are going to show you so you can see in detail the 4 different digital products. But you guys, I have to share with you what's going on, and I'm looking for it right now. And why can't I find it? What's going on inside our community to help you even reach your goals and dreams even sooner. I'm finding it, and I'm going to show you this real quick, okay? Because we are getting ready to launch something brand new. It is literally a complement. And Dean, if you get on, just interrupt me because I know people want to hear from you, because I want to hear your story as well. And I know you've been having issues with the internet. So let me share my screen. And you guys, if you can let Dean know as soon as he gets on to just jump in, would be great. Okay. So I'm going to share this with you, what we're launching, you guys. So we literally equip you with everything that you need to be successful. This is just a complement to the digital products. So why are we launching this Digital Growth Monthly? Because I've had hundreds of people reach out to me that already have a brick and mortar business, or already a realtor, or are a coach. And they're like, I just need to know how to get customers on a daily basis. So I've took all of the skills that we've learned and all of the knowledge, and we're launching a digital growth community. Now, you guys that are listening to me right now, you get locked into this for free. Okay. And this is what's inside of the community. You actually This is all the free training that you're going to get equipped with. You're going to know step by step the 2-hour workday, how to make 6 figures with an email list in 6 months, how to master sales funnel. You're going to have a content toolbox that not only am I going to deliver value in there, what's working for me, but other people as well. Even Justin's going to be sharing with you how he's been so successful using social media as well. You're going to learn all about ChatGPT. You guys are going to get marketing, mindset, momentum strategies each week. You get to be part of an amazing community, how to build a brand. You guys, a monthly networking event. And I was thinking of Elle when I heard this. I was like, oh my gosh, she's going to love this. Because you guys, this is an opportunity at once a month. You're going to get on a Zoom. And you're going to be able to, we're going to branch out in groups on the Zoom, and you're going to be able to network with people all over the world and share your business with them, no matter what that business is, right? And this is going to be absolutely huge because we literally build international businesses. So this is going to be absolutely amazing. When I've shared this with people from other masterminds and networking groups I'm in, they are blown away that people are going to get access to this. And you guys get access to all of this for absolutely free this month, okay? All you need to do to get access to this is purchase one of the digital products, okay? Now, when you purchase this month, you're going to get access to that. We're launching this on August 11th. So you're going to be actually one of the founding members of it. And you're going to be invited to a very important VIP event on August 11th with the launching that's going to have free giveaways. And you're also going to just get equipped with the skills that you need. Now, you might not want to do anything with this membership, but learn. But if you want to earn with it, you can as well, because there's an opportunity for you to earn a recurring income stream with it when you share with other people. And you get to do that for free as long as you purchase your digital product by the 10th, right? Now, why do you want to purchase tonight? Because we're giving a $100 cash giveaway every single day for the 1st to the 10th. So you purchasing tonight, your name is going to be in that drawing 8 times, because it goes in today, but it doesn't go away. And it's in there all the way through the 8. So you have 8 times the chance of winning $100 cash. The name I drew today was a brand new person that purchased our 6-figure blueprint. How cool is that? She invested $300 in her future and learning these skills, and she made $100 today. That could be you tomorrow. It really could. So excited about that and about what's launching. Get back with the person. They should have sent you an email with the link that you can get started. If you do not have that, go back to the link that you got that showed the webinar and reply to them and be like, I'm ready, right? And also, why don't we do this right now? Let's have fun before we finish it with our amazing friend, Nicholas. In the comments, put if you have any questions, because we're going to answer questions, but also if you plan on purchasing tonight, let me know, because I want to see whose name is going to be added to the $100 drawing. So put that in the comment. Okay. Anyway, let me know. And I'm trying to read comments here. Me, awesome. I love it, love it, love it. Well, I want to be the first to actually welcome you guys. I love it so much. Just get back with the person that shared this with you. And this is what's going to happen. The moment you purchase, you're going to get immediate access to your digital product, immediate access to our community. Okay. And the person that you buy from is immediately going to add your name into the drawing, which I'm going to give that away in the morning. Okay. Awesome. Yes. Ashley. And I'm here to answer any questions you have. So what I want to do is, Nicholas, do you want to come on real quick, my friend? And you can share a little bit, and then we're going to open up for some Q&A. And you guys, in the meantime, while Nicholas is sharing, we'll be looking at questions and making sure to answer them as well. Okay. Is Nicholas here? Did I lose Dean and Nicholas?
I'm here.
All right, there you are, my friend.
Sorry about that, guys. So, guys, I'm so honored to get the opportunity to share with you guys. It's such an awesome thing every time we do these. And I love the fact that I get to tell real people, real stories. So one of the things that I was so excited about is the freedom here. For me, that was a big thing, because coming from where I come from in the Caribbean, you're not really shown too many opportunities outside of go to school, get good grades, get a good job, and hope that you maybe could put aside a little bit of money, like people say, to save for a rainy day. But it's always raining, right? When you come from a place where you don't see opportunities because you're only showed what you can barely have, you really start to think that, is this all my life is about? And I knew from a very young age that I wanted more, right? So when I came to this country, I heard so many things about the land of opportunity. And literally, like, it's funny, guys, we literally thought that the United States was paved, the streets were paved with gold because of the opportunity, right? And so many people told stories like, I was able to get all these different life changes, and I've done so much since coming to America. I don't know if y'all seen Coming to America, but that's literally our mindset, that your life would drastically change just by being here. But can I tell you something? It wasn't enough to be in the right place at the right time, right? You have to be the right person. And I understood that very early in my life. So going to high school here in Virginia, I had the upbringing to show, like, listen, you have possibility. So when I saw the opportunity for business, I jumped with both feet and both hands, but I jumped into network marketing. Like a whole lot of people in our community that come from that industry, we were taught to, I thought I was the only one to say this, but work your face off, right? But one of the things that they had me do in my network marketing company, we were literally going from place to place around the DC, Maryland, Virginia area, talking to people. Hey, I got this opportunity. I'm looking for quality people. I'm opening up an office in the area, and I'm looking for people like you, right? For a sharp person. But here's the thing, guys. We spent like 8-9 hours outside of the office, outside of making calls. But what I never really explained to everybody is that I couldn't stand for 10 minutes. So I would literally be busting my hump every single day, waking up at 7 o'clock in the morning and not being back till 12 o'clock at night. But I would be in a bad situation where I literally had days where I could not even walk to my bathroom. I could not even muster up the strength. I literally had to drag myself across the floor because I barely could walk. But even putting in my dues, as I thought about that, even putting myself through that, being disabled, I knew that could not stop me because there's so many reasons why people let things stop them in the first place. And I knew that I could not let my reason for doing something be my crutch. So I paid my dues and I fought every single day till I wore holes in my shoes. I promise you, I thought I was going to bronze those things and put them up in a case and be like, this is the testament to me paying for my dues. And this is what I have to show. And this is the income that I was going to make. But here's the thing. Can I tell you something? That I was rudely awakened to the fact that unless you find a way to have a business that you can get people into your business without doing family and friends, without having to call people, right? Without having to say, hey, I just need you to see what I do. I just need you to give me 30 minutes. I just need you. This is what they tell you to do, right? And people, I heard somebody say in the chat, I saw somebody say in the chat, I don't like recruiting. That's exactly what they teach you, to get three, to get three, to get three. But this is the thing. It's not about chasing people. What this has done for me is not just automate my business, not just have the ability to have time freedom, but it gave me the opportunity to step outside of my circle. It gave me the opportunity to have an automation that runs 24/7. And can I tell you how I found this? Years ago, I was just like you. I was on YouTube University, going to YouTube College, getting 17,000 people giving me 50,000 solutions to one problem. How do I get more people without having to bug people? But the thing is, I found this guy that really changed the way I saw my search. So it took so much so I set my watch to his lives every single day because he was always consistent, because he always showed up to let people know there is a better way, right? And $15 would literally not just change my life, but give me one of the best friends I've ever had. And he still changed my life by being committed to tell me, listen, you have to stop trading time for dollars. You cannot just rely on engaging on social media because I come from that world. But the biggest part of this is what I did not plan for. Yes, I invested in this. Yes, I was able to make my investment back in 7 days. But the thing about it is, the powerful thing for me is something that I never even expected: the community. Being able to have the support system, being able to have people every single day that you can turn to, whether you're having an issue with your technology, which there is no tech that you have to learn. But the thing is, even if you're having a bad day, because I get days like that where I don't feel like doing what needs to be done, but we can do hard things. But when you come to the community and you get around like-minded people that are around a singular purpose, to achieve not just yours, not just their success, but everyone's success. Because on a strong team, everyone pulls together. And that's what I think about this digital growth community. That's what changed. That's the secret. That's the thing that separates us from all of these communities. But more importantly, guys, is how quickly this changed people's lives. We tell the story about so many single moms, so many single dads, so many parents that have the opportunity to change the world by simply seeing a post. Can you imagine? Michelle told a story about her granddaughter. Could you imagine for a second if she did not see that post, if she was not on Facebook because she was at that cross-country dinner, right? If she did not take action, literally 2,200 people's lives would be fundamentally altered. And because she took that chance, because she decided that I am going to take a chance, despite of how I felt, despite of everything that I believe about myself, I am going to change and I am going to do something I've never done before, but I'm going to take it 100 miles an hour, and wherever it lands, it lands. And every single day she shows up. But the thing about it is, she didn't realize that 2,200 lives would be changed. She just focused on changing herself. But the message that I always want to bring to everyone here is who is waiting on you, because there are people that you will never meet. There are people that you would never come across, that their lives will be fundamentally, positively altered because God brought you to them and they saw your post and their entire family tree has been changed forever. So it's about who is waiting on you. Thanks, guys.
Oh, thank you, my friend. And you're so right. I actually talked about that today, how you guys are one post away of making a difference. So thank you, Nicholas. But unfortunately, I have to talk after you, and this is going to be tough. But I got to answer some questions. So people are asking, so what exactly do you do? So you guys, I've shared it with you, and I think some of you are overthinking it. Like, seriously, right? Because we're trying to make this harder than it is. And I think Elle and Jenna hit it right on point. You guys, we promote 4 different digital products. It's no different than if I sold pens. Why would somebody buy a pen? Because they wanted to write. If nobody wants to write with a pen, they're not going to buy a pen. We promote 4 different digital products because the products that we promote are digital products, and people are online searching and Googling. Have you guys ever been to Uber Suggest or Google Trends? The top trending on Uber Suggest and Google Trends is how to make money from home, information business, digital products, in the e-learning industry. Because there is way too much uncertainty in the world today. People are wanting to figure out how they don't have to trade time for dollars, how they don't have to cross their fingers and hope they have a job, or cross their fingers and hope there's not a spike in recession again, or spike in gas, right? Or maybe somebody feels their baby move for the first time in their belly. It's like, that's it. I'm not going to put my child in daycare. Or maybe a couple looks at retirement and is like, we don't have enough to retire. I mean, I could keep you on here for 3 hours just talking about situations. So what happens is people go online and they start looking. So let's go to my situation. I was burned out on what I was doing. I needed a change. And I wanted that change to be with an online business where I could get my time back. And so when I discovered this blueprint, here's what it was for me. That was no MLM, $300 a day workday, the fact that I could work 2 hours a day and learn the skills to make daily pay, the fact that I could have a fully automated business, okay, and the fact that there was no monthly expenses. And that's the blueprint that I purchased. It showed me step by step how to achieve that. And I love what Nicholas just said. So let me just kind of give you guys, let's just put it into perspective right now. Imagine if you have a dentist appointment tomorrow. You're not going to just walk into the dentist and get excited to go. Well, nobody gets excited. But anyway, walk into the dentist for your appointment and you look up and you see YouTube University on his desk. Are you going to let him work with your teeth because he got his degree from YouTube University? No, you're expecting a degree, right? For some odd reason, we got this misconception about an online business, and we think because we Google it, we should be able to make 6 figures online. I love the fact that our community literally has followed a blueprint, and we literally have learned how we get 100% of the resale rights on digital products. And we get to help people learn the skills to, one, build an online business for time freedom, learn how they can make daily pay from home, and learn how you can build an email list. Email equals freedom. The email list, you guys, that I've built over these last 10 months, first of all, it took me to 0 followers, 0 email list to 6 figures in under 6 months, working 2 hours a day. And now I make a very high 6-figure income because of my email list. I went from 300 a day to 600 a day, 600 a day to 900 a day, 900 a day to over 1,000 plus a day now, because I've learned to build an email list, and we market our business for free. Every single person on here tonight is here because of an email. All you did was you got invited because of an email, and you probably discovered the person who invited you because of social media. That proves to you, one, social media works, and 2, emails work. So what we do is we show you how to attract customers to you using social media. I do 3 posts a day. I love what Jenna said. I only have time for 1 today. I'm consistent with 3 a day. I swear to you guys, when you learn to do it right, 3 a day equals daily pay. And I can do all of that. I can get all my income earning activities done in 2 hours a day. If you're willing to be coachable, you too can achieve this as well. You can. So what you need to do is, first of all, ask your question tonight, because this is why we're here. This is our goal, is to help you, right? So ask your question tonight, and then you need to get back with the person that shared this with you and let them help you get started. Know which product you want to pick. Like if you're asking me right now, let me share this with you. So when I started, we had 3 digital products. We had the 50, 150, 300. I started September 10th of 2022. I didn't have a success like Elle. I wasn't fast like her. I'm just being very honest with you guys. I wasn't. I made 7,000 my first month. I made 14,000 my second month. I made 22,000 my third month. And then in December, they launched our 6-figure blueprint, and it took me over to 30,000 a month. And I haven't gone under 50,000 a month since then. And I work 2 hours a day. I'm in Mexico. You can't see the ocean view, but I'm in Mexico. I've been here for a few days. I was home 8 days in June. We just are traveling now because we can. I'm actually going to homeschool my daughter her senior year so we can travel, because I have my time back. I have my life back. And this is what we help you do. I mean, you're worth more than 20%, right? When you promote one of these digital products, you make 100%, my friend. Not no 20%. You have control, and the money goes right into your bank account. Right. I want to show you something real quick, because I kind of forgot this part tonight. And then I'm going to open up for questions. I want to show you our community, because this is the part that's going to help you, because you are who you hang with, right? And our community is full of the most, I'm actually also live streaming this. Did you guys notice this? See, I'm multitasking. So I want to show you, this is our community, right? My internet's a little slow. Anyway, I want to show you what's going on. Look at this, going live. Look at this. We're celebrating with her. We're giving away that $100 drawing every day, but I just want you to see what's happening. Look at this. Amy has hit 30,000 in 11 weeks, you guys. She's the one that had 70 plus hours at her job. This is what is happening inside our community. The success that's happening is so awesome. And we just want to celebrate your success with you. You see people having, so I love this so much, right? This is what's happening, but let me show you something else you get, right? The classroom. You get your 90-day video every day. You get how to get started, right? You're going to get a complete welcome to the community, a getting started training. You're going to get how to set up your business on autopilot. This is our free system that we give you. You guys, we will show you how to build a business for time freedom with 0 monthly expenses. How to find your perfect customer. We do live mentoring Zooms every week. This is the one today. If you can't get on live, that's okay. We give you the access to the recording, because our goal is to help you, again, build a business for time freedom, right? but you literally are equipped with every single skill that you need to build a very successful online business. So I want to share this with you, then I'm going to answer questions. So my son is going to Wichita State University, and it was so funny because when we went to tour the business school and he started picking his classes, I'm like in the background chuckling, and I'm like kind of giggling, and I'm like, I teach that. I teach that. I teach that. And I'm like cracking up because some of the classes that he's having to pay thousands of dollars to get this degree, I teach. So why I share that with you? Because when you get your digital product, you are equipped with the skills and the knowledge that you need to be very successful in today's digital world. I can promise you this, when you get these skills, you're going to be in the 3%. And if you take advantage of it and you have a good work ethic and you stay consistent for 2 hours a day, your world will change. Your world will change. You will be able to design and create your world on your terms. So I'm just telling you that you will. You will see a completely different world than what's possible for you. You will see the money that is made. I have a gal, she's sleeping right now, but I have one of my biggest communities is South Africa. I had one video, you guys, a few months ago, just go viral on TikTok in South Africa. Last month, no, not last month, because this is a new month. So the month of June, I had more customers from South Africa, UK, and Canada than I did in the United States because of content. The power that we have with social media will rock your world. And you guys, literally, if you know anything about South Africa and anything about their currency, anyway, in 4 weeks, Cecilia has made over $10,000 US in the South Africa. That is insane money. And I haven't told the community this yet, but because she's having such success, the radio station is going to be interviewing her because of the skills and the knowledge that she's learned and because how she's applying them and sharing this with helping moms be able to make income. I'm just telling you guys right now, if you are willing to be coachable, if you are willing to be consistent and plug in to our community, your world can change. And today can be that day. I will show you how to make 600 a day. I'm going to help you manifest that and make that. That's my goal for the month of August, the month of September, and October. If you can make 18,000 a month. So my question for each and every one of you, if you could make 18,000 a month, starting this month until the end of the year, would that change your life any? So if it would, stop overthinking and take action, because the magic and the miracles happen in execution, my friend, not overthinking it. I can promise you that. That's all I'm going to say. So I do want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. And that was my tangent. I haven't done one of them for a while on a webinar, but I just had to say that because I see so many of you so excited. And I see so many of you like you're held back because you're the fear of you. And I can tell you something, this is out of love. There's no money to be made in the fear of failure and the fear of the unknown and what people will think. No money to be made in those emotions. That's why being part of a community is so important, because we're going to love on you and we're going to encourage you and we're going to celebrate you. You are who you hang with. And don't you think if you could be part of a thriving community of over 2,200 people, and there's a lot of people making 5 and 6 figures, do you think you could learn anything in the next 30 days about an online business? Yes or yes? That's what you get to be part of. And if you plug into our daily or 90-day videos, you're going to learn how to make 600 a day. If you do it, that's up to you, but you'll be equipped with the skill and the knowledge to do it. So I'm going to go to questions. Yes, I love it so much. Anybody in the community would like to unmute and share their story? I would love that while I answer questions. And if you guys are on here, there's not such thing as a stupid question, because I can promise you, I probably have asked them all. Okay. And I can promise you, if you have a question and you ask it, you're probably going to help somebody else on here as well. So please do not hesitate to ask your questions. So
Michelle,
yes.
Can I just say one thing? Because I saw somebody saying something like, how are we supposed to do this when we haven't earned anything ourselves yet? The best thing I want to tell you is, please don't try to act like a professional. Don't act like a pro. You don't know anything. I didn't know anything. I was totally honest about it. I was like, I see people making money. I don't know what the heck they're doing. I have no idea how I'm supposed to do it. But I'm trying and I'm going to learn and I'm going to find out. And I was very honest with people about the fact that I was brand new. And so many of us are conditioned by the workforce and from school, from the time that your children, be prepared, have everything all planned out, have all your pencils, your notebooks, your this, your that. Make sure that you're prepared to present, prepared to do all these things. You don't have to be prepared for this, like at all. In fact, people will like you more the less prepared that you are and the more honest you are about it. If you are not honest about how little you know, they are never going to want to work with you because it feels incongruent. It feels wrong, and they can feel it. You can feel it. You feel awkward, and then you'll get down on yourself. And that's all a mindset issue right here. So please, for the love of God, do not try to be a pro. You're not. Be yourself. That's who's going to be attracted to you.
Good point. And exactly what she said, you guys, when I started, I shared my story that I failed miserably in network marketing. I was done trading time for dollars. And I didn't think I could do digital marketing because I'm not a tech savvy. I'm an introvert. And I thought I was too old until I discovered this blueprint. You guys, I shared that story over and over again. I was making zero money. And Emily, here's where I'm going to disagree with you on that. How she said, you can't sell a digital product until you make money. So you should sell affiliate products. See, I disagree with that because to me, that's super misleading. I can't imagine if I was, let me do this. Let's say I was affiliate for this. To me, that's misleading if I sell something that I've never tried. That's just me. I'm just giving you my opinion. I love the fact that, Emily, I did buy my digital product and I loved what it did for me. You guys, the moment I got in my digital product and I listened to the winning mindset and the art of persuasion of influence, I was like, it was like a light bulb moment. I had that one little, probably a third of an inch of a pivot in my mindset, and that was it for me. And you don't know what it will be for you, but you're never going to know unless you plug into what we have. And that's what I love about it. And you guys, I was more relatable when I was a hot mess express because people hear my income now and they're like, don't even believe me. And I agree. I don't hardly believe it sometimes either. And I'm sure, Elle, you understand that too. You have a hard time, yes, wrapping your head around what you're making some days.
Oh my God, 100%. Like sometimes I'm like, what? It feels cockeyed when I think about it. But I mean, and like to your point, I'm not going to run around and be an affiliate for Nike and say I love the Air Jordans and how awesome they are and how cool they are. I've never worn a pair. I don't know nothing about them. So to me, for me to be real, I would need to go buy myself a pair and then be able to tell people how comfortable they are and how cool they are and all the things, and pray to God they're comfortable because they're freaking expensive. And like all of that, like I'm not going to go out there and be an affiliate for something I have not put my hands on or physically dealt with. Like that's just never going to be a congruent way to make the money. It's disingenuous again.
Yes, 100% feel the same way. And that's exactly the way I was, you guys, because we all start with nothing. You think about it. And, here, I want to give you guys a really great example to kind of put it to simplify it for you guys. I want you to think of Amazon. Amazon is out there working 24/7. They never sleep, right? Now, the front end of Amazon are out there working. Imagine if your online digital business was out there working for you 24/7. That's how we're able to work 2 hours a day. Because just because I'm only working 2 hours a day, my content is out there working 24/7. And so is my automated system. Yep, it's out there working 24/7. That's the difference. That's how we are able to work 2 hours because because we work 2 hours, our content is always out there working. Just like my South Africa community, they're sleeping right now. But guess what? When they wake up, guess what's going to show up in their newsfeed? My content. Guess what they can do? Click on it at any time. I woke up this morning with a $600 sale, came in at 1:13 in the morning or whatever, because of my South Africa community that I have. All because of the content I posted. Every single person listening to us right now has posted on Facebook at one time, or YouTube, or Instagram, or TikTok. Why not learn to turn that content into an income? Why not? Because that's all we do. You don't have to be tech savvy. I'll even show you how to do faceless videos. I have several people in my community that have actually very prestigious careers that they're not allowed to show their face on videos. Like they had to sign like a non-disclosure, whatever, where you can't even communicate on social media. So they've had to learn to do faceless. So I can show you how to do that. And here's something else I'm going to share with you. Every single person right now has spent more money on entertainment. You will go buy a TV at the blink of the eye and not even question a TV. But when you think of spending $600 or $300 to change your life, you're like, that's the mind shift change I want to create in the world. I want to change that. I want people to want to invest in themselves. We were at the mall in Oregon in June, and we were walking through the mall, and I grabbed these Nike Jordans. They're like over $240. And I'm like, spent that much money on shoes? And the salesman was like, oh yeah, they were sold out of 2 of the sizes. And I'm like, I go, parents buy this for their kids? They're like, oh yeah. I'm like, so people will spend $240 on a pair of shoes, but they'll question spending money on learning the skills to make 6 figures? The moment you get out of that stinking thinking is the moment your world will change. I can promise you guys. It's that quick of a shift that you can make. If you're coachable and consistent and willing to plug in, your world can change. I can definitely promise you guys that. Yes, you will learn that. Absolutely, how to create your own digital product. So anybody else have any other questions? And Elizabeth, I want to welcome you to the community. You just got started as a premium customer. I'm excited to work with you. If you guys want to else put in there who else is getting started, that would be awesome. I just received the notification. So somebody had a question?
I have a question.
Yes. Go for it.
Can you hear me?
I can, yes.
Okay. I'm a guest here tonight, and I've been watching this girl. I'm kind of drawn to her, but I'm actually in the roadmap. I haven't made content, but I've got my funnel set up. I've paid somebody to set my funnel up because I'm not tech savvy. I need to start over. I need to get a new TikTok because actually I have one for the roadmap, but I don't want to use it. I need to get a new TikTok. How do I set that up? If I join here, not tonight, but if I join this week, how do I get started setting everything up?
Just one moment. I think she's
Join
having
under
technical difficulty.
Denise, whoever you join under, will send you a welcome letter, and that will have links to everything you need to get started. It will have links to getting your digital product activated. It will give you links to sign into our community, our big community, which is on a platform called School, and it will just point you in the right direction so that you can get going. So that's what we do. We send out essentially it's a welcome email that has all the links and information you need to get going.
You're on School?
Yes.
I didn't know it was School. I thought it was something else.
SKOOL.
Right, because the roadmap used to be School, and then they changed it to Kajabi, which I like School.
Yeah, School is way better. Denise,
I've been on both, and
exactly
I prefer
what you're talking about.
Yeah,
but I do.
Kajabi's so glitchy, but yeah,
it is.
So if I could add something,
my funnel is set up in System.io.
Yep.
With the roadmap. So can I just use the same? Add to that funnel?
I believe you should be able to, but you're probably going to need a new domain name for that. You're not going to be able to do it, but you can still use your email list and transfer that over. I think we have to mute someone.
I don't like any of my domains anyway. So
I bought mine for a penny.
Really?
I bought mine from GoDaddy for a literal penny. It's yeah, there we go. We got it muted.
So do you have the I don't even know what I'm saying. I have an old brain. I don't have a digital brain. I'm 70. Almost
I am 38 years old with a mom brain. I don't have a digital brain either. Okay. I'm lucky I can remember my own name, let alone all my kids at one time. So I have been everything. I worked 40 plus years.
I've retired. I'm on Social Security. I was a single mom. The
Mhm.
only thing I wasn't was a stay-at-home mom because I was always a single mom.
Right.
And I'm just tired of having to set up the funnels, and I've made no content. That's my fear. I would
What's
rather,
the fear around that, if you don't mind my asking?
pardon?
What's your fear around that? What's the reason
No,
for it?
I don't know how to start it.
Okay.
I
I'm going to
could
tell
start
you.
it. I could start it with my story, but I
You
don't
don't
know
even
why,
need to do that.
I don't know why I'm afraid, because I don't know anybody.
So can I jump
I'm going
in?
to tell you the veil of anonymity is
My
wonderful.
girl.
Yeah.
So we actually did a TikTok training that I can send you that shows you how to do two TikToks and get it started and set up, and we give you all the ideas. So Justin actually did one yesterday, which was fire. And he actually said you can make a 7-second video, then you can make a 1-minute video, and he actually shows you ideas so that it's a little bit easier, so that once you get started, you have that knowledge and then you just implement it every single day. Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
Yeah, I just don't. I'm boring. I don't know what to post about. I could
So
clean my house and play with my dog, but that's about it.
that's the great thing, is because we have the 90-day run. So every single day we give you a content idea. So with this 90-day run, it's going to tell you what you can talk about so that it gives you the great ideas. And that was what helped me, because I started not knowing what to post. And I'm one of those overthinkers. So if y'all are one of those overthinkers, I have been there, and I am like, I'm not that interesting. I'm just a stay-at-home mom. So what I did was I really plugged into that training. And then, so if it tells you to talk about passive income, you can take it and tailor it to your story. So for me, I wanted to be able to have passive income. And sorry, guys, I'm just spitting a little bit of stuff, but I wanted to have passive income because I wanted to be able to stay home with my babies, because it was important for me to make memories with them and still be able to have that financial security and sense of self-success. So you just tie it to your story with what you want, with, where you are, and it's relatable to other people. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about on the Social Security. It's not enough for what I want to do. It's just not enough. My granddaughter is the only reason I'm trying to do this. And I have spent so much money. I've been in affiliate marketing, started in February, spent the $2,500 upsell, bought that, then went to the roadmap, bought that, paid someone to do my funnel. Me putting another $600 out there, I could put it on my credit card, but then I'm still paying everything else off. And I just need to start making money now. And I'm just afraid because I do need a little hand holding.
Well, you get that every day in videos, actually. We get trainings every day from Michelle. She gives us some mindset, motivation, some training, and even content ideas that you can use. Even if you don't want to do face videos or speaking videos, you can use picture post or faceless, and we do show you how to do that as well.
Right. And you know what? I will have no followers at all.
We all started with 0.
Right. I have followers on my other one, and I've never had content, but I have almost 100 followers. But I don't want to use that one because it's the roadmap. So I'm going to have to start a new TikTok. Do I do a business or a personal?
We use personal, most of us.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you'll want to start a brand new one and start over so you can focus your audience. But I wanted to ask if there was, since Michelle fell off, is there any other questions that we could answer? Because I know that time is getting short and we need to wrap it up. So any other questions? Anybody want to come on? I think Cynthia has her hand up. Go ahead and unmute yourself, hon.
Hi, I'm Cynthia, and I'm very, very, very new to this. And I just want to say hi to everybody. I want to have a big story to talk about this next month coming up, starting. I really just want to be able to tell some of these stories that you're all telling. I just want to be zooming, and I got in because of Jenna, and I want to follow right behind her.
Good.
So
All right.
I need a lot of help and encouragement. I'm gotten off to a slow start, just tech stuff, getting all set up and everything. But I just want to say hi and hope I'm able to just soar.
Yeah. Well, just follow the blueprint, be coachable, and make 3 pieces of content every day. Be consistent. Those are our main key factors here.
And she said every day that Michelle does, and on the schedule, it looked like it was Mondays and Thursdays. So where does the everyday come in at?
She gives us videos every day that are in our community that she uploads every single day.
Just in
Plus, she has 2 Zoom calls per week. Yeah.
Okay.
So, okay. I think we're going to.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're in the classroom, not the community part. So if you go to the classroom in the 90 days, it'll break down day 1, day 2. Right?
Any last questions?
Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you.
Hi, I got a quick question. I've been an IPS member at the top level since last year. So I've never even heard of the digital community.
Daily pay or digital growth?
Well, I noticed that Michelle, she always showing the digital community and the 90-day trial, trial or test.
I think I'm having a really, really hard time hearing you. Anybody else having a hard time hearing? I think you have to speak up, honey. Yeah, we see a lot of head nodding. Can you speak up a little, please?
Oh, okay. Sorry. Can you hear me now? Is that fine?
Yes, that's better.
Okay. The question I have is, due to the fact that I'm already an IPS member and I never joined under anybody under the community,
yes.
Is it possible I can still join?
Yeah. Well, yes, you can purchase a product under somebody who's in the daily pay community. That's how you can get in. And then you would have so say for instance, you said you have the $300 with IPS?
I have the $600 one.
$600. Okay. So then you can purchase from someone for $50, get access to everything we have access to. Plus you'll be a founding member to the digital growth community that's launching on August 11th. So $50 will get you in the entire community, and you'll have access to all the new stuff and another stream of income coming August 11th.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Got it. Thank you.
Excellent.
Hey,
Thank you.
So we've got someone by the name of Jennifer in here who keeps asking, what are we promoting? So I really want to answer that for her because I've responded to her. A couple of people responded to her. I don't think she's seeing the responses. So I want to make sure she gets that answer. Okay. So what you guys need to understand is this is a digital product, which you've heard over and over. However, the product itself is a course, and there's levels to this course. And all the different levels, kind of like College 101 and then 102, they expand upon each other. And what they teach you is how to brand yourself, how to market yourself, how to be an affiliate, how to go find, things to promote without having to show your face, how to create your own content, how to create your own digital products, how to advance a business, whether it's this business purely as an affiliate, or it's a business that you already own or would like to be seen as a professional in. We cover everything from how to go viral on TikTok to how to post a job ad on Craigslist. It is covering everything. So what you need to do is decide that you want to figure out which course level makes the most sense for you. And then you can buy that. And then you have the right to go out and resell that. Okay. You can sell that as many times as you want. What we're talking about here with this 1 to 2 hour day and what Michelle has taught everybody here is how to go out and promote the course itself and selling the blueprint itself, because it is a phenomenal product all on its own. I'm a brick and mortar business owner. I've worked online, and I wish that I had had something like this when I was starting my company way back when. I wish that I had something that would have taught me the basics of how to get done, what I need to get done. It would save me a lot of time and a boatload of money that I paid to advertisers to help me grow a business. And you will get that here. So I hope that answers your question, Jennifer, because you seemed like you were getting a little frustrated because I don't think you were seeing our responses, but a lot of people did respond to you. So I just wanted you to know that.
Yeah, it's tough in the comment section because it goes so fast that you know, if you don't catch it, then you miss it for sure. And then we have somebody with their hand up named Amy's Guest. Can you unmute yourself, please?
Hi, my name is Maria. I just have a question. I don't have a laptop or a desktop. So can I do this just on my phone, or would I have to purchase a laptop or a desktop?
No. No, you can do it on your phone. Most of us do 99% of the work. The only thing that it is much easier on a desktop or a laptop would be the setup. But you can you can go down to the library and set it up if you want to, and then you would have access to everything. Amy wants to answer the question for you. Hold on a second.
Okay, great.
Hey, Maria.
Hi.
How are you, babe? So I
I'm
seen you're visiting your sister, right?
Yes.
Okay. So if you want, yeah, it is easier for the initial setup, but after that, literally 99% of what we do it from our phones. So it's just a little bit easier because it's a different layout. Is the thing. You still can set up from your phone, but it's a different layout. So a lot of people like to use a laptop because of the bigger screen.
Okay. So like that lady just said, I didn't get her name. I'm sorry. I can
Sarissa.
get the setup done and then
yes,
and do it on my phone. Okay, that sounds great.
Absolutely. Yeah. And listen, Maria, go ahead and email me if you want, and you can ask me any other questions as well. Okay.
That's awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it.
You bet. Yeah, of course.
Okay. One last call for any other questions. I think we're going to wrap it up tonight. Thank you guys so much for coming. I'm sorry Michelle got dropped off. She's, down in Mexico on her vacation, and she said she didn't have very good connection. So sorry about that. I hope that you had a wonderful time. I know it was a little bit choppy. We didn't have Dean on and such, but we did have some really powerful speakers. So I hope you see that this is a very welcoming and lovely community. Lots of support here. And so if you're interested, we hope that you go back to the person that invited you here. And hopefully we'll see you in the community very soon.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you. Bye, y'all.
Thank you, everybody, for coming.
So much